Yes, sir. As you can see, it's mail day. Been saving this up for a month and we're about to open it all right now. Stay tuned. Let's have some fun. Alright guys, so as y'all saw, got a whole bunch of mail. I've been saving up to just do a big unpacking of mail. There's going to be guys that I collect that you guys are going to see a lot of certain individuals that I collect. There's going to be certain variations of cards that at some point I was like really attracted to, and I wanted to not build a set, but just collect certain individuals with that variation. Kind of went through different phases, and as collectors, that's what happens. You know, you see something you like, and then you're gonna wanna buy up all of that for a little while, and then that'll kind of die out, and then the next thing is, oh yeah, I want to collect this for a little while, and then you end up buying those, and so that's what's so much fun about collecting. There's different ways, different variations of cards to collect, different colors, players. Different ways to collect. You could use sports cards as a stock market for athletes and people of Major League Baseball, NFL, hockey, anything out there really. Golf cards, Tiger Woods cards go crazy. So basically for today, we're going to be opening this mail, and we're going to be looking at stuff that I was interested in collecting during the last month, and also players that I think are going to do really well. So without further ado, let's get into this mail. So first pack here, let's see what we get. Okay, so basically I'll tell you about this card real quick. So Kawhi Leonard just recently won a title. I was able to get this card really cheap. And it was the white variation. These are called white prisms from Select. And I kind of went through a phase, and you're gonna see it with most of these cards that we pull here. So this one's kind of dirty. Whatever, it is what it is. But this is a Kawhi Leonard white prism, and they're numbered 12 of 149. So this is a Kawhi Leonard white prism. Not bad, not a bad card. It's a little dirty, disappointed about that, but whatever. I mean, what can you expect? And it's not always going to be perfect. So we'll put that off to the side. So you get to see the first pack, the second pack here. Let's see what we got. Okay. Wow, I forgot I got this card, and you guys are gonna see I forgot that I purchased a lot of these cards because I'm actually gonna be just as surprised as you guys on some of this stuff. I forgot that I purchased. Sometimes I forget I purchase cards, so. But this is called the zebra print, or the zebra variation. This card, let's see, I'm just looking at it, looking at the surface off of the white light that I have in the room, and this card looks almost perfect as far as surface goes. There is a small smudge like right here in this area. I'm a grader, so I always look at the surface first. You got to look at the centering. So the ways that you can figure out centering on here is this. If you see this little square here, if it matches the size of this square right here, then it's well centered. And then also you got to look at the tops and the bottoms. So these are called they call these like chicken strips. So if from the Sacramento, the bottom line of the Sacramento goes down, matches somewhat of the top of the Select going up, if that space differential is similar, then you've got a well-centered card. So this is actually a well-centered Buddy Hield zebra. Buddy Hield's a part of the 80-40 squad. 80-40 meaning he hits 80% from the line, and then 40% from 3-point land. And that club of individuals, there's been a lot of guys that come out of there who have been really successful in their NBA career. So he's a part of my 80-40 club collection. Buddy Hield, and he plays for kind of a, I mean, they're an up-and-coming team, but I think eventually Buddy will get picked up by a premier market squad, and then his card value will rise. So I'm looking for a long-term investment with Buddy Hield cards. So yeah. Anyways, next mail pack here. Oh, so this guy really did a very good job of protecting the card he sent me. So, which is cool, and I'm glad he did that, because this was kind of a pricey card. This card cost me around $40, and I'll explain to you here shortly why I purchased it. All right, okay, so let me try to pull this out, because it seems like it leaned up to the through the mail. It kind of rose to the top there. So that's something that you got to be careful about when you ship cards. Something you really can't help sometimes, but the cards shift in the mail, and what I'm concerned about is if the corners get nicked or whatnot. But anyways, yeah, and that's what happened here. One of the corners got nicked up here in the top during shipment. So I definitely got to hit this guy up and let him know, hey, the top left corner of this card was bent during shipping. But that's unfortunate. This is a 50 out of 50 Calvin Ridley. A lot of collectors like to collect red or jersey color variations of athletes. So for instance, this Calvin Ridley goes well with his red jersey. So the red parallel kind of makes the card pop and stand out. So this is an autographed card too. It was numbered 50 out of 50. And so yeah, that's my Calvin Ridley red variation autographed. Kind of sucks that in shipping though it got bent. All right, so on to the next one. This guy did an excellent job of taping everything, so you gotta really. All right, so here we go. So this guy's cool. He threw in some extras for us. So we got some extra cards to go along with the one that I purchased. This is gonna be a pain in the butt. This guy loves the eBay tape. Okay. So normally what people do is they'll pack a whole bunch of base. This is called a base card of Josh Richardson, whatever. But they'll pack a whole bunch of stuff like that, and so that it protects the actual cards that they got paid for. So that's actually a pretty nice Nick Foles Platinum Super Bowl champion there. So Zaire Smith is kind of a freak of nature. He's got some pretty sick dunks. He's very strong. So I'm going for I'm thinking that Zaire Smith will be a future all-star, hopefully. You know, that's hoping for a lot, but Philadelphia has been drafting a lot of really good athletes. And the particular reason why I purchased this lot of cards was for the white. Once again, the white variation. This is the white rookie card variation. And the top is a little heavy. If you look at the centering here, the top is a little heavy. Down here, as you can notice, that there's not as much space differential as there is in the top. So the centering isn't really perfect, and then also it seems like it's pushed over to the right a little bit, as this box is smaller than that one. But actually, the left to right centering's okay, top to bottom is not. So but I might be able to, if I send this off to grade, get a 10, depending on the overall conditions of the backs. And if you look right here, there is a little bit of chipping on that white corner. Yeah, there's white chipping on this corner and that corner. So actually this will probably get a 9. It's so I wouldn't grade this. I wouldn't grade this card. I would not send this to PSA or Beckett or SGC. Anyways, this is 39 out of 149. If he does well, this card will still grow in value, and I'll be able to sell it just as a raw card. So, yep, continuing on here. Let's see what we got. So I already know, well, I think I know what this card is. Yeah. So I paid a pretty good penny for this one. I believe I paid around $109. And this is the Calvin Ridley Gold variation. And this guy shipped it really well. He put it in a team bag, and it didn't rise up on me. So let's do an overall check. Always check the condition of the cards. You never know what people send you these days, and eBay does a pretty good job of protecting the buyer. So as you can see, this is a very beautiful card so far. I'm looking with the white light at the surface, and I don't see any imperfections. This is this number 2 of 10. This is the number 2 of 10 of Calvin Ridley. This is the gold variation, and initially it was to go along with the red variation, but this red variation is kind of jacked up, so I'm a little disappointed, but whatever. It is what it is. So this I will actually send off to grade. As you can see, the centering looks pretty good. And yeah, hopefully this card will be a strong card after it comes back from the grading company. So the gold variation, number 2 of 10. They only made 10 of these, and Calvin Ridley actually held it in his hand and signed it. As you can see, it's on card, so he had to physically hold the card and sign it. Okay, moving right along here. Let's see what we got out of this one. My wife was messing around the other day, joking with like, whoever sent this card, don't buy them again. I kind of laughed. She's funny because I sent it in a envelope, and man, they really taped it on the inside. Okay, so here's another white. As you can see, I was going through a white color variation. I was collecting the whites there for a while. So as you guys can see, the tape on the top is kind of frustrating. A lot of collectors complain about this. This tape particular is really sticky, and it's not coming off my finger. So hold on a second. All right. So yeah, as you can see, people that tape the top, like this top loader is kind of a wash now. Like, I'm just gonna throw this off to the side. It's trash. But let's see the overall condition of this one here. So this is the Russell Westbrook white variation, numbered to 149. Only 149 of these made. Well centered. Overall looks good, top, bottom, left to right. So I'll send this off to grade. This is a really nice card. Russell Westbrook, as you guys know, is a triple-double machine. On the backs, there is some white chipping on the bottom 2 corners here. So hopefully that doesn't ding me too bad when I send it off to grade. But yeah, white color variation of Russell Westbrook. All right, moving along here, So, boom, boom, boom. Kawhi Leonard, recent NBA champion. I was able to get 3 of his color variations in his Toronto jersey off the Select brand. White. There's a white again on 149. A blue out of 299, and the red. So this is actually a really strong card right here because it's red Toronto Raptors jersey, red color variation, and numbered to 199. So only 199 of these made. Centering looks really good. The backs, the bottom 2 corners are dinged up a little bit, so they won't grade well. So yeah, my Kawhi Leonard Toronto Championship card. And let's see what we got on for the next one. And it's interesting to see how different people pack things differently, isn't it? Okay, here's I can already tell you this is going to be another white. So they sent me a whole bunch of Hornets. I think they thought I was a Hornets fan, but I'm really not. I was just collecting Mr. Miles Bridges here. This is a white color variation of Miles Bridges. Miles Bridges is another freak of nature that is in the NBA. He has some pretty sick dunks. He's got a good three-point shot. So I think he could be a successful basketball player. He's not one of your all-around talent athletes, but they have made room for him to start this year. He did really well certain games during the summer league, so I think Miles Bridges will do well. And this is actually a really sweet card because it goes along with the white jersey, white color variation. Sick card right there. I'm happy I got that card. All right, so moving along here. Here's a graded card. Got a graded card here. Up, another. Okay, this was about 40 bucks. I remember purchasing this card right here. And shout out to All-Star Sports Cards 2-3. Always looking, buying, and selling. You guys hit him up. He packaged this well. Gem Mint 10. Centering on this card is actually very top heavy, as you can see right there in the top. Basically the centering's off, but they still got a 10 on this, and it cost me $40 for this. These silver prisms, if this guy does really well, this card could be anywhere from $200 to $300. So small investment, 40 bucks. If he pops, I mean, I could at least get $100 back from this. So hopefully Mr. Bridges does well. And so yeah, Bridges, as they call that, a silver prism. All right, on to the next one. Hey, another white playoff P, Paul George. So this is the preferred method to tape the tops because it's painter's tape and it doesn't leave that sticky residue on the top loaders. So if you're in Twitter, actually has a lot of people complaining about that right now, so that's why I bring it up. It's kind of funny. People complain about crazy things on Twitter. So overall condition, card looks great. Centering looks really well. So yeah, I'll probably be sending this off to grade. Yep. Back corners look phenomenal. 109 out of 149. Paul George, white variation. Very nice card. Shout out to whoever sent me this. They take really good care of their cards. All right, so there's some paper in here. I don't want to rip it up. It's probably the invoice. They'll send invoices with it. So. Oh no, it's just a way to protect it. All right, so let's see what we got here. Okay, same card, Paul George. I really like Paul George as a player. So I bought a couple of them. This one actually I think was 99 cents. So I was able to get a couple of these. This is 87 out of 149. Bottom edge is a little peeling up, so this card probably wouldn't get a 10. But very nice card. Very nice card. Since it's a duplicate, we'll move right along. Paul George is one of those superstars that hasn't, I don't know if he's fully bloomed yet, but okay. So what we got here, Calvin Ridley from downtown. I'm originally from Atlanta. This is I just think this guy's going to be really good. So I'm investing a lot of money in him right now. Calvin Ridley, eventually Julio Jones. I mean, he came in the league at 2011. He's eventually going to fade out, and I think Calvin Ridley's going to take over. And he's going to be the guy in Atlanta. So definitely buying up a lot of Calvin Ridley stuff. And this is such a sweet card. I'm going to leave it out. And we got one more here. One more. Last card is a graded card. And it is a graded PSA Gem Mint 10 white variation of Buddy Hield. This is number 81 of 149. Buddy Hield. PSA Gem Mint 10. Now this is what those of you don't know, there's a card company out there called PSA. There's also Beckett, SGC. But you send your cards in through the mail, and they will actually grade them. They'll put the name of the card, who the player is, the type of variation, and whether or not you got the highest score. So there you go, PSA Gem Mint 10, and you can build sets like this that go for thousands and thousands of dollars. So that's it for today, y'all. I really appreciate you stopping by. Really enjoyed doing this. I'll probably continue to do this monthly. And if you guys want to do a quick recap, we can. I'll show you some of the cards that I got again. And that'll be it for the day. We'll see you again. So there you go. Quick recap. Alright, starting with the PGs, the white variation, Paul George's. Got the white variation, Miles Bridges. This is his rookie card too. Numbered 147 out of 149. My 3 red, blue, and white, red, white, and blue variations of Kawhi Leonard. Got the white variation of Russell Westbrook. Red and gold variation, Calvin Ridley. Zaire Smith white, and this was a 3-card lot. It's his rookie card. Those are his rookie cards, and then 1 zebra print of Buddy Hield, 1 white variation of Kawhi Leonard. So yeah, pretty sweet mail day, huh? Wouldn't you say? Let's comment in the comments box. See if you guys want. Tell me if you like this. If you want to do this again, we can. I'll also open my boxes of shoes on here that I get from StockX, so you guys stay tuned. I will be opening a pretty sick, heavy hitter here soon, shortly. Also, I got a jersey that I want to show you guys that I picked up during one of my boys' rookie seasons with the Atlanta Hawks. So stay tuned. You guys subscribe to us, hit the notifications bell. We would love to have you back the next time we upload a video. So till next time, peace.